I feel like playing some rapid games. You might start off with some rapid, and then maybe do some tournaments. Let's see. Hold on one second. So I can always check here. Yeah, there I am. I don't know. The Twitch phone app is acting out. That's usually how I look at the chat. Just give me one second so I can figure this out. It's weird. Oh, okay. And now it's just giving me the wrong icon. Yeah, I think everything's going though. Hold on one second. Then we'll play some rapid games. Hold on a second though. Still getting things figured out. Yeah, it's weird. You know, the icon usually turns red when I'm streaming, but it's still green. But I mean, it looks like I'm streaming. So, all right, yeah, let's play a 10-minute game. So we can actually have some time to think about it. Here we go. I forgot our rating's still provisional. What happened? It boarded. That's weird. All right, let's get a new game then. Get somebody. All right, how about this game? E4, E5. So knight F3, D6. I think we still play D4. Yeah, I don't play against. I don't remember what it's called. The E4. What is? I don't remember what its opening's called. I just play it so infrequently. Could do knight takes to play C6. I think knight takes is better. Because I like playing the Scotch Gambit, but it really kind of just doesn't work correctly if they play D6. You also lose a pawn for nothing. So I suppose we're just going to develop normally. Maybe I should have played bishop E2 first so we couldn't play knight G4. But now it doesn't matter anymore. I think I'm going to just castle. Normally I want to castle queenside. So he probably wants to play B5, so play A4, stopping B5. Sorry, to send a message. I just want to, but I really need a second monitor so I can see what everybody else is seeing. But as my setup is right now, I can't actually see what's being streamed. So I'm trying to get some confirmation that everything looks okay. Attacking this pawn, yeah, I can play bishop F3, bishop D3. Neither of those moves look super appealing. But maybe knight takes, pawn takes, queen D4 is an option, C5 and queen D3. So bishop F3 is probably playing knight E5, right? And why not? It's gonna be a good square for his knight. So maybe I just take first. What if I take first, pawn takes, and then queen D3? He's definitely playing D5 though. Then if I ever take his knight, definitely D5. That's D5, E5. I don't know. I'll try it. Not sure if it's recommended, but I'm thinking of D5, maybe E5 and F4. What am I thinking of? Queen D3, then A5, bishop D6. So I could play bishop. Actually, let's do bishop F3. Now it supports this pawn. So push, I can take it. Pawn takes, knight takes. I guess that's what I'm defending, but also stopping D5. Attacking this pawn. Could play rook B1 or could play B3. Which one's better? Kind of feel like B3 is going to be okay. because the only risk would be he's able to pin my knight somehow, but that's not happening anytime soon. Hold on a second, I just really want confirmation. Probably knight d5, right? Or maybe bishop g5. Probably bishop g5. If I go knight here right away, he could take this pawn. It's kind of so I think bishop here is good. Is also at bishop b7 I have rook e1. Okay, good. I got confirmation that it does appear to be working. So where to go bishop b7 makes sense. Maybe yeah, probably threatening knight takes it. Knight takes, bishop takes, or if knight takes, bishop takes, knight takes knight, then I'd be in some trouble. Does rook e1 make any difference? Rook e1, knight takes, bishop takes, knight. Actually, it does make a difference. So now knight takes, bishop takes. Oh, whoops. It would be knight takes, bishop takes, knight takes. All right, and then whatever, would have won something. But it doesn't matter. You played h6, so it would have back rank mate at the end. So maybe bishop takes, bishop f6, just giving this nice long diagonal. But the benefit is maybe bishop takes knight here. I still feel like the con's going to outweigh the pros. So how about this bishop here? Maybe I prepare e5. If I get to play e5 and he takes this way, then his pawn structure is really bad. And if I play e5 and he doesn't take me, then I get to take on d6. And e5 also opens up this diagonal for my bishops. As of right now, this bishop's pretty bad. So I think e5 is a pretty solid idea. I do e5 right now. e5, bishop takes, queen takes seems fine. Yeah, I think e5 is the way to go. Yeah, bishop takes, queen takes, fine. Obviously, pawn takes, bishop takes, and then these pawns are bad. If he moves away, probably rook d1 is coming almost no matter what. Because he can't play d5, because I have too many attackers on it. No, knight d5 is kind of interesting. I'm not sure it's really necessary, though. But yeah, rook d1 seems particularly appealing. So I get pawn takes, bishop takes, then I'll have this pin. Could go knight there, doesn't really seem necessary right away. So let's just do this. Get our rook attacking. And really right now we're kind of threatening takes, pawn takes, bishop takes, rook takes, then you win a pawn. So that's why he went back. Now if I play pawn takes, if I do rook takes rook, let's think with a pawn takes rook, play pawn takes, then I can go knight there. Otherwise, I can play queen g3, pawn. Yeah, okay. I think queen g3 just looks fine. You know, obviously threatening bishop takes h6, getting more attackers on. Pawn takes, bishop takes, rook takes. I still have this pin. Okay, so queen g3 just seems to be the way to go. g5. He's not actually threatening to take; it's pinned. So I can maybe do h4. Probably h4. Almost definitely h4, right? Still pawn takes, bishop takes. Gotta watch the clock. I mean, I think I'm doing okay in an absolute sense because let's say it's gonna be a 40 move game. I've spent about half the time and about half the moves. But compared to his time, I'm down on time. And I definitely prefer my position. f6. I'm just taking this, right? Yeah, almost definitely. Just taking here. Fine, rook takes is forced. Yeah, I'm taking on g5. Notice my queen's defending the knight, so I get queen takes. I don't really have to worry. And knight takes, pawn takes, knight h5 maybe. I don't know. Still, his king's wide open. This knight is about to go to squares. You know, that is exactly what's going to happen. I mean, I can't see a reason not to take though. And queen there, both. I mean, both are about exactly the same. He's going to take me. And then, depending on what happens, I got to just check and then get my rook into the game. Right, and I feel like throwing this check, right? Just get an extra move in there. And then maybe rook there to g3. I wanted to watch out for him checking me, though. So I could... So I hear a voice, I'm pretty sure it's on the TV, though. Or on somebody's TV. Queen f7 doesn't threaten all that much, though. Maybe knight here. Oh, it's really loud. Alright, what am I doing? I gotta watch the clock. I'm playing rook g3, queen c2, king here, queen takes c2. Am I okay with that? Maybe I don't have to do anything too risky. I could just... Could go knight here. I think I will play this move. Just advancing my pieces, kind of trying to take this pawn. Because something else I was worried about is if I left my knight there and move my queen away, then he has queen d2. I guess against queen d2 I could play rook e3 though defending, but I gotta be careful. So what am I doing? I guess I don't see an immediate way to win. You know, so I'm not going to try to play too quickly. I'm not going to try to force anything. I'm just going to try to play solid moves. Probably eventually get my rook here, but I don't see a need to rush into it. So probably next rook e3 there. What if he does? If he does c6. I gotta have to be careful of c6, d5 potentially is an idea. Maybe just go knight e3. Maybe knight here is any good. I don't want a knight to get trapped though. It's knight there is my thought. Knight there or there. I kind of like knight here. Maybe it's a big mistake, but I kind of like it. Is it getting trapped? I don't think so. He's getting trapped. So attacking this pawn, attacking. Really threatening to go here is the real idea. But my rook's on this file, so I don't really see how he's stopping 96. So he goes here. I don't know. Or my queen goes. Queen goes to d3. Bishop here is that a threat? Not really. Always I have 96. 96 is probably what my next move is going to be. Bishop there like I thought, I guess. Sure, knight here. I gotta watch out. What's he doing? Queen here, here. I think either I'm playing g3. I also have f4. I'll see what he does though. G3 is not bad though. So if he's not careful, I'm playing queen g6. I posted a chess tactic on Facebook, so we're going to get some responses periodically. I see, I can't play knight takes, his rook is going to be mate. Play, could check him. Actually, yeah, check. Right, check. E6 knight takes, right? Right checks, it defends the rook. Even if plays d5, I take his knight, pawn takes queen, rook takes rook. Right? I'm just winning here. Want to just get a rook for free? Yeah, the whole thing is like queen's defending the rook now. This will go on Instagram. Assuming I'm not missing something big, it's kind of a fun tactic. I know it's still provisional. It's kind of funny that on live chess, my what is it called? My rapid rating is higher than my bullet and blitz rating, but on live chess, yeah, my rapid rating is higher than both. But on chess.com is the other way. My bullet rating is the highest, then blitz, then rapid. I think that's because I play so many bullet tournaments and go berserk and just lose to random people. But this game's over, and he's just thinking, I guess. Just, yeah. Whatever, you know. As a matter of fact, I think we're winning the bishop, too. Alright, king there, check. Alright. Alright, that was fun. We actually had time to think about it. I think it's a pretty solid game. So, good game. Let's try to get a few more of those. Also, if anybody watching is ever interested in playing, feel free to send me a challenge. We can play a game and then talk about it afterwards. Oh, I think our rating's not provisional anymore. So here we are. E6. E4, D5. Let's see where he goes. And this is the way that really determines what the game's going to be like. E takes, mom's taking back. Alright, I'm going to classical. Here's I'm playing C5, knight C6, bishop D7. There's bishop D7. Now, depending where he goes bishop E2, we do one thing, goes bishop E2, D3, do a different thing. Knight A3, I think we do yet another thing. Knight A3, I'm not as familiar with. What's the idea? Probably knight C2? I think I'm playing F6. So bishop E2, play F6. The only reason I don't play F6 is if he goes bishop D3, because at F6 he'd have knight G5. But at knight A3, why not play F6? I think I can kind of just transpose this and do what I usually do. It just takes. And almost no matter what, regardless of where he takes back with, I'm playing queen C7. Yeah, there's queen C7. And now he's a move behind. He's usually can castle right now. He's already castled. So my idea is basically pretty simple. Usually goes like knight H6, knight F7, attacking again, but also supporting G5, like bishop E7, G5. Right now I can do knight H6. If bishop takes, pawn takes. These pawns are bad, but this pawn's also really weak. So I'm getting ready to play bishop G7. But really the main idea is that all these moves are also supporting G5, especially as they usually castle kingside in this line. So we do knight F7, bishop E7, G5, H5, and just push against his king. And at some point in there, we're also going to castle queenside. But at least as of right now, we are not officially committed to castling on the queen side. We just most likely will. but it's good to stay flexible for as long as possible. Like if he plays bishop takes, pawn takes, then my king is wide open. These squares would be exposed. So I would basically be committing myself to one side of the board, but not right now. So I could castle queenside right now, or I could play knight f7. I kind of feel like I should castle queenside. Let's see. The only other thing with knight f7 is see if like knight g5, knight takes, bishop takes, and then I get into some trouble. Maybe. So let's castle queenside then. Alright, his bishop is here, be blocking in this line, and I can't castle through check. So yeah, still same idea. Knight f7, bishop e7, g5. Regardless of where he castles, since we go here. Oh, thank you, Apple Snapple. Yeah, there it is. Bishop e7 is on the face of it. We're attacking this pawn, but really we're doing the supporting check. I think it's fascinating the people who respond to the chess tactic. So many people are just unabashedly wrong, and then yeah, and then we'll fight tooth and nail to try to prove that they're right. There's an interesting group of people that comment in those groups. All right, queen d7. So he's trying. Queen d2. He's trying to stop g5. g5. Can I do bishop takes? Knight takes. Knight takes. Bishop takes. Queen takes. I can't do it right away. We could do rook g8. Which rook? Probably this rook. Because we don't really want to waste time with h6 if we don't have to, because we want to play h5 right away. Second, I should think about those. If I play rook g8, what if he just goes knight g5? And if knight takes, bishop takes, pawn takes, h6 and g5? Well, he moves his knight here. I can also take this pawn, which has to be aware of. So rook g8 doesn't seem so bad. The question is where do I put this rook? But playing this rook to g8 just seems so kind of way too scrunched in, even if it would be nice to have my rook on the h file. So I'm thinking rook g8. Preparing g5. Because all of his pieces are all kind of stuck defending this pawn. So if he moves any of them, I can always also take here. But then also the threat of going like g5, h5, and just pressing against his king. So we'll see what he does. Bishop takes, and I'm totally okay with that, because now I have this file open towards his king. Now to play this rook, I think I play this rook over now. I guess maybe the reason to play my other rook over is, I am okay losing the h pawn. But it is a bit annoying to leave his bishop here now. But yeah, in these sorts of games where one king's castle on one side, the other king's castle on the other side of the board, like the pawns matter a little bit less, and what matters the most is who can attack the fastest. Like he's sacking a pawn over here now, potentially. I guess the knight there is not quite a sack. So the question is, how can I attack faster? This bishop actually is a little bit annoying where it is. So we're going to do it. I definitely don't want to take, so I just open things up unnecessarily. I guess if he's playing b5, I'll let him play b5. If he's taking bishop takes, I kind of like that actually. Is it put my bishop on a better diagonal than it is right now? Can't play knight. I see knight takes, bishop takes, knight takes. Knight takes, we can't quite do that yet. Yeah, so how do we keep improving? Thinking knight h6, knight f5, and then like knight h4. I'm not sure how good that actually is though. If he plays b5, where am I going? There and there. Maybe this is the plan. I don't love it though, because knight f7 was good because it kept pressure on the e5 pawn. But at the same time, now that I've played my knight back to h6, this file is open, which our rook is on now, which limits the queen a little bit. Okay, now he did that, so he doesn't have to worry about limiting the queen. Now we'll go here. And you know I have rook h6 now, since his bishop is no longer on f4. And rook h6 starts the plan of kicking the bishop out. So rook h6, then g5 could be coming. And this also seems perfectly fine to me. Like sneezing in the background. Pawn takes, I'm pretty sure bishop takes. Look at the f2 pawn. This file's up towards my king. I don't think it's going to be incredibly easy to do anything with it. What do you want? It's also stretch. Maybe he's threatening knight here. Do we play a6? Well, first of all, he's attacking my rook, so we could do something about that. And our bishop is covering the d6 square, so knight there is threatening, but not sure what we can do about it. Could take. Could just move our rook over. But this bishop does cover the h2 square pretty well. So what am I doing? Could do bishop takes, knight takes, pawn takes, and maybe king b8. I don't like that though, because this bishop's not very good, and then you have both of these files pointed at my king. But I also don't really like knight there. Was it knight here? I'm working for my queen. Go to d8. If I just play knight takes, pawn takes, then maybe bishop moves away, and then bishop c6. Knight takes, knight. Actually, maybe I'll do that actually. Knight takes, I can then, okay, so knight takes, pawn takes, thinking bishop here, and then if he attacks my queen, bishop c6, and it's not that pretty, but I think it maintains my position the best. Let's see, can you go out? Come on, go out. I'll see. I bet in a second he's gonna be scratching to come back in. But we all face that when it happens. Alright, c6, obviously, you gotta play. Let me get rid of this pawn somehow. I think I might as well move my king over, just for the sake of safety. This bishop's a really good defender. Yeah, and if I do like g5 knight takes, and that just doesn't really lead anywhere, I don't think. Maybe queen e7, g5, but then even for g4. What's the threat really there? I think I'll do it just because I don't like being pinned. If I could get up on g4, then at least I'd be getting one of the defenders off this pawn, so maybe I could start to get an attack here somehow. We'll see. Get watch time. We're both getting pretty low, but I mean, it's not that big of a time discrepancy. He went here. Is he thinking about sacking? I'm not afraid from sacking there at all. So I'm just moving forward with my plan. And he goes here, he's playing bishop takes there. So and if he could just pawn h5, that'd be kind of scary. But this bishop, I mean, the bishop is bad. You know, it's trapped in all around, but it's doing its job. It's covering the b7 square. So the problem is that both of my bishops are really not doing anything right now. You know, this bishop's trapped in by these pawns. This bishop's trapped in by these pawns. You know, like this bishop's not good either, but it's defending. I think I could play bishop here. Then what? He goes there, we play there, maybe, but then they still play rook takes b7, so it doesn't really work. Can maybe get my other rook over and go here, attacking the pawn, but then bishop takes pawn takes, try like f6 or something. f3, I mean, I don't know, it doesn't look that good to me. I mean, I think doubling up doesn't look so bad, but I'm just not sure what the future is. Because my rook isn't doing anything here, as this bishop's too good. Really sacked. I'm surprised by that. Maybe I don't know why he did that. I don't think that was necessary at all. Maybe I'm about to be shown why that's this best move on the board. I just don't see it. I think I'm going queen here. Mostly defending, trying to stop like queen b2. Kind of going after this pawn. Now queen here, I guess. Defend the bishop. That's one thing. I mean, you could play queen takes bishop somehow. You know, it's pinned, so I can't take back. So I'm going to be aware of that. I don't think sacking was necessary for him at all. Right? I think he needed to figure out to play a4. I think that was as clear. We're going to use a4, a5. But sacking, I mean, my position is not great. But this bishop isn't as committed to the b7 pawn anymore. He doesn't have to be, but I can't go there. Can certainly go here, though. My idea is try to free my bishop, if possible. The issue with there, by the way, is rook takes check, and then queen takes queen. I see he wants to go there. And knight there is pretty scary. I feel like my queen went on a long journey, but for no reason. So if he goes here, he's attacking my queen and this pawn. So I need to at least preemptively get my queen out of there, I think. And also attacking this pawn. It is kind of hard to deal with. That's a nice square for his knight. Could do bishop. How about bishop here, knight there, queen c5 and c4. Actually, yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see. Knight here, queen here, a4, bishop a6. Maybe. Well, no. It's queen b2, still bishop a6, and I've got enough defenders on it. So my only thought is the bishop end at least is doing something on this diagonal, whereas if it's on this diagonal, it's not doing. Yeah, I'm gonna go here, and this bishop's not doing anything. My rooks aren't doing anything either, though. It's just turning into a real problem. I see rook here. Yeah, now I'm in big trouble. Yeah. The problem is that once my queen moves away, unless he thinks I'm clever, he's just playing knight takes bishop. Yeah, I had to stop knight c5. I don't know if I could have though. But yeah, now I'm in pretty big trouble. Yeah. I could probably resign. Try a few more moves, I think. Because my queen just can't go anywhere is the problem. And I play rook takes and bishop takes. Rook takes is king takes is not really anything there. I don't know. Let's try a couple moves and maybe resign. Definitely gonna look at this one with a computer afterwards to see if what I could have done differently. He's threatening to take it now. He's probably gonna go right back though. And we gotta go here, defending. Maybe the other rook would have been better. Probably the other rook would have been better. He's gonna check me probably. Checking, then I'll go here, then he's got like knight h6. And I just don't know if there's really a way out of that. Yeah, that's not a way out of it. It's even worse. Right, exactly that. Knight h6. I don't think there's really a way out of it. So good game. Good game. Saying preemptively. Good job. Good game. Pretty sure I'm going to lose very soon. Or just check me there. King there. Knight h6. Right? Maybe for a tournament game, I tried playing queen c1 and say checkmate and hope I didn't notice something checked. But I think that's about it. Good game. Let's take a look at it. So this is obviously bad, but let's see. Let's go all the way back to the beginning. I think this is pretty regular. It looks like it's fine with f6. What did it prefer? It prefers knight h6 right away, or knight e7 right away. Bishop f4, knight g6. I don't know. I think it's all about the same. But it's not that big of a difference. It didn't like castling. Bishop e7 first. Yeah, sure, we could have bishop e7 first. Castles, see what difference does it make. Knight f7. So he kind of transposes. So this is for how things went. Yeah, I think giving up this pawn, I don't know, at first I thought it was good because it gives this rook an open file, but as for bishop g3, he was just too solid. So maybe it does like h6. You know, preparing g5 and then h4. So even it's a little bit slow. Right there. Let's see, what does it think of this one? This is the other one I was thinking of. Doesn't like it. Yeah, I guess h4. Bishop takes, knight takes, then g5. Rook g7 is for doubling up. Yeah, all right, it's kind of interesting. That would have been kind of interesting. So, yeah, bishop takes makes sense. It's bad. I guess g5 just because my position gets so cramped. So I probably shouldn't have. In hindsight, I shouldn't have given up that pawn. I think at the time I didn't even notice you could take it though, so it wasn't so much a piece of pawn sacrifice. I was just screwing it up. Yeah, no, this is pretty rough. What I'm interested in this piece. It's exchange sacrifice. So does the computer like it? The computer does like it. And I guess that is exactly the idea that I overlooked how strong it was, that he's getting his knight to c5. There's not a lot he can do about it. Yeah. Alright, so I guess it really started, if this was fine, it really was giving up the h7 pawn that wasn't necessary. We had the right idea going for h6, and I'm trying to play for g5. But I think kind of forced it a little bit too much. Yeah, then at this point, as we saw, now it's just over. Alright, good game. That was an interesting one. I usually like those sorts of positions. You can check out the tournaments. Not really anything going right now. So we could maybe wait a couple minutes and play in a bullet one later. I am liking these slower games. Let's try a 5-minute one, a little bit faster. It's still slow, relatively slow. So e4, where is he going? c5, knight f3. Also, again, if anybody watching wants to play, feel free to send me a challenge. We can play a game and then talk about it afterwards. e6 takes. Play bishop e2. Play bishop, maybe bishop f4. I don't know. Queen b6. Maybe he didn't do it. So anyway, I'm going to take this pawn once he moves his bishop. I just think this is a pretty decent item for my bishop to be on. See, now I'm taking, so he has to move his bishop again. But we want to take at some point. It's just an isolated pawn. So we're going to want to barricade it like with knight b3, knight d4. Let's just throw this h3 move so he can't play bishop g4. Now we're playing knight d4. Bishop d3 maybe? So bishop isn't doing much where it is right now. So we could, well, the problem with bishop d3 is it allows knight takes though. And then I would get an isolated pawn in the center as well. Could go bishop here. Does he go bishop d7 though? How about rook e1? Rook e1 doesn't really hurt anybody. Knight here. I go bishop here now. Knight takes, bishop takes, pawn takes. Yeah, maybe I'll just go for it. This bishop's in a pretty good place. And I'd have the bishop here, right in the center. He's not going for it. Going here to attack my bishop. I think this seems like a logical move. I think I'll take that piece. How about this bishop? I gotta watch out. I think bishop takes bishop, and then bishop takes bishop is still fine. But I want to play knight d4, but I can't right away because I'll play queen takes f2. So why not queen c7, putting a little more pressure on the pin, but also covering the f2 pawn. Right, why not? Yeah, gonna go here as he's threatening knight there before. Can't go knight there as I have. Knight takes, he goes here, now we play pawn takes. However, we can't play knight d4 now, which we wanted to do before. We could double up. Right, double up and then play rook e1. Seems fine to me. So he's got a similar idea. Maybe he's going to rook there. My king's just not in danger yet. Play c4. No, c4 pawn takes, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes, bishop. He's coming on top. Our pawn push, we're just taking it. So I think this is good. Weakening the pawn in the center. He goes away. I think we're taking it. I'm going to try to play some music. So far in the past, I've not been successful. I think the music isn't loud enough or something. So I'm going to put on something. Hold on a second. He played. So I said rook takes, right? Rook takes, rook takes, rook. Yeah, definitely, right? Yeah, let's get a piece. Hold on a second. I've got. Actually, let's just finish this game. Then I'll worry about the music after this game. Let's just focus on one thing at a time. Yeah, in the past, I don't know why the music's really loud in the room, but when I hear it over the stream, it sounds super quiet. So I've got to figure that out. But then I also feel like if it were too loud, then I get banned because I'm probably playing copyrighted music. I don't know. I mean, where's up a piece here, right? Yeah, I'll take that because I might as well answer up a piece. I always want to make sure we don't get perpetual, but I mean, I don't think this will be an incredibly difficult game to not get perpetual. Push here. I'm thinking bishop f3. Or we just take this pawn, right? Check, check. We got. Or we play queen f1, so we don't lose the f2 pawn. Do queen f1. Got this check and throw in. Here, so he takes. I'm checking and winning this pawn. I don't need to be that afraid of this pawn because I always have queen d1 and bishop d3. If he pushes here, queen d1 and bishop f3, and I'm not that worried. It's just I want to play this in an as accurate a way as possible. Maybe I'm even mating, right? Check, king there, check, king there, bishop there we mate, right? He pushes, check, check, king here, check, king there, queen there, I don't know. Check, king here, h4. Yeah, alright, alright. Alright, h4 is my check. Threatening mate, right? Yeah. Does that be mate? What's he doing? If he goes here, then so if we check him again, here, and now we're checking him here, then we're checking him here, then we're mating him. Yep, good game. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna refill my water bottle. Be back in 1 second. All right, thanks for hanging in there. Let's see how the tournaments are going. Are we? I might have just started. Play array. We can join the bullet 1 minute. I'm gonna try playing music. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm going to play a Carl's Jr. playlist. What this is I used to play in a chess tournament that was held at a Carl's Jr. and they played the same songs over and over again. So because of that, I associate all of these songs with chess. So let's hear some of them. Yeah, let me know if you can hear it. In the past, I've been what's it doing? I don't know. Here. I'm gonna castle queen side. Take this. I'm gonna take here. Not really. He castle. He pushes. I'm taking it. It's pinned. Yeah. I think he's in big trouble. Knight takes, bishop takes. Right. It's piece. But the moves are loud though. How are you gonna move? What am I doing? Yeah, this song is one of my favorites in the playlist. Keep in mind, I don't have any control over this. The music I've played. get up on like 2 seconds to play this. Go to take here if we check, so threatening the bishop. Throw in a check. Another check. That check. I'm going to throw in this mate. Alright, yeah, I get it. Let's try this one. What's this one? Alright. Oh, yeah. Bishop here, let's do it. D2. Bishop here. Knight C6. Take this knight. I don't know. Take the knight. Bishop takes. I think I'm pushing here. Why not? Play knight C6 next. Yeah. A6 B5. Bishop here. I think this is perhaps the most normal of all the songs in the playlist. Although does Lorde even still make music? I haven't heard anything about Lorde in, I don't know, several years. Bishop takes, maybe take here. H6. Actually, I can take. This piece is defended enough. I don't know. I think we're going to win this one on time. Yep. Alright. Alright. So far, so good. This I was talking about before. If you join the tournaments early, join times a little bit late, then your first 2 games aren't as difficult as if you join them right at the very beginning. So it's kind of a weird thing that happens. Bishop here, probably. I don't know. Start castling at least temporarily. D3, bishop E2. Sure, I'm going to castle. D4 is going to work behind it first. D4. Bishop's covering the C4 square, so he doesn't have like rook C4. I'd like to play it. Rook's pointing to his queen, so he's got to do. Yeah, okay, fine. Take this. And take his queen. H3. What song is this? Okay. Right, get rid of the defender and then take the rook. Oh, there we go. Cop Guard. This is one of my favorite songs from this playlist. I think it's one of the longest lasting songs of Carl's Jr. here. This is I think they just played with the top 40 or whatever. So if a song stayed on the top 40 for longer than 1 week, then you hear it over and over and over again. And this at least lasted for a couple of months. It must have here. Alright, fine, we're attacking the G7 pawn. Bishop back. I'm gonna try to fix my pawn. How about I play this? And then I play D5. That song brings me back What can I do? Good pin him. I think I gotta check. Because otherwise I'm losing this pawn. Yeah, fine. Knight takes here, king here. Could push it. Oh, I don't really want to though. Knight there, knight there. Okay, here, I can take this pawn. Rise the pawn if you do rook takes. Now we can check him. Knight here, d6. Play bishop takes, so rook is on it. And then if he plays rook takes knight, we get mate. Let's get back to the tournament. Alright, this song's a classic hit. Let's get another game. Let's get another game fast. I was gonna skip it. I think we've all got the idea. I think we got the idea. Knight here, yeah, this is right. And then we get h5. Knight here, h4. Knight takes, pawn takes. Alright, he didn't do that. b6, bishop b7, knight back in c5. Yeah, c5. It goes here, I guess we go there. I suppose that's fine. Alright, our bishop's on it. Pawn takes. I'm not sure if I'm castling this game. This side's kind of open, and like this side's kind of open. So I think we're gonna try to attack. He goes there, the g3 square opens up the target. Not sure. Bishop here, c4. I think I got a sack, but what do I sack? Oh, definitely this. Knight takes it, attacks the queen. Check. We could go bishop here. Just move our king too. I think bishop here. Is it king takes, we're just moving our knight, and then we do his king. Oh, he resigned. I'll take that. I think we've heard enough of this song. Actually, not. You know what? When I was at Carl's Jr., I didn't get to choose what songs I was listening to, so I think they would all the same experience here. The playlist makes the decision, not me. I think his queen's trapped now. His queen's getting a little bit trapped. So you all get to experience this music like I get to experience it. Bishop. Oh yeah, I forget about this one. This one's good. This is a hit. This is a later Carl's Jr. song. Can you all hear the music? Is it loud enough? Let me know if the music's too quiet. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm going here. Fine. Gonna take here, that's fine. Queen's defending the knight. Rook here, I guess. d5 is a bit annoying. b5, pawn takes. What queen here is it? Fine. Actually, is it not fine? Maybe not fine. Yeah, maybe not fine. Okay, as knight takes queen is check. Shoot, I don't know about this. I think we're gonna lose. You know, I think we're gonna lose one. I'm gonna still try, but I think we're definitely gonna lose. I think we're definitely gonna lose. Yeah, I think we resign. It's too bad. We had an okay position. Because I just need to not attack his queen and try to attack his king. So we're off. We just gotta get back on the win streak as quickly as possible now. Here we go. Let's try something. Oh, I see. Bishop d4, pawn takes, bishop here, castles. Let's see. 3 is coming. On to song. Alright, take here now. Attacking his queen. H3 maybe? I got knight there. Gonna try to guard to the bishop. There we go. Move our rook over. Should be 2. Yep. Take it if you take me. Can you all hear the music or is it too soft? Alright, I think we're gonna win this one. I think we're gonna win this one. I have a suspicion we're gonna win this one. Alright, we pulled it off. I'm disappointed our game against the first place guy was so bad. I hope we get to play him again and try to do better. Alright, this is important. If I beat this guy, get off the win streak. Oh, he played queen e2. I didn't even notice that. Well, I did not play this line correctly. I mean, it's not terrible. I'm just giving up pawns and castling. But there's definitely a better way to play this opening. This isn't bad, not awful, you know. But I am chasing his queen around, at least for now. Check him. Queen here. Oh, this song's so bad. Actually, no, let's hear it. Let's all suffer together. You know, this song was at the top of the chart for however long. So I had to hear it that whole time. So here you go. Listen to it with me. Knight keeps attacking his queen. Interesting. What do I do? He's defending now and I'm trying to get there. This song is so terrible. How was this ever in like the top 40? I don't get it. Does anyone like this song? Maybe the other will understand it. Let's go here, thinking of attacking this pawn. Go after this pawn. Queen here. I'm thinking of it one time. And I'm getting mated. I was trying to win on time. You know, I don't know. You never know. We just have to get on a win streak. Castles. You take that, why not? Yeah, pinning there. Bishop here, I don't know. At least I'm out. Always your please. The song is so bad. This does give me a chess skill though. So I was talking earlier that I have trouble really getting the tournament mindset when I'm playing online. But oh my god. This does absolutely remind me of being in a chess tournament though. I think I'm mating him. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think he's getting mated. Maybe he's not, I don't know. Especially if I'm going here. Maybe he's not. It's like, yeah, I can't make him go king here, right? Well, he does this, then we're... Here Comes Action, this is my favorite song. Wait. This is one of my favorites. Yeah, can you all hear the music? Yes. Uh-oh. Alright, we gotta play fast. What am I doing? Here we go. Take, yeah, takes bishop d3, bishop g5 is coming. Queen e7, the g6, he loses. Just trying to get that instead. Yeah, it's gonna keep going. Take there. Take over. I don't know about this. I don't know about this game. F5. Right here. Uh-oh. Can't let that happen. Right, he's at the second. Oh, I am just about done for, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. Uh-oh. Sure, yeah, that was bad. This guy's now catching up to us. That was too bad. No, it's not anything crazy. Just try to win. We should try to win. And I normally wouldn't have played, d4 against knight f6, but he's gonna play fast. Let's play. Oh, all right. This is another more normal of the songs on this playlist. What are we doing? B5? Sure, B5. Why not? Pushing? I don't know. I'm taking you, and I'm taking the. I would have taken there. Guess not anymore. Bishop here. Put this pawn here. Not sure it's any good. He's rook there, right? Pushes. I'm taking his rook. Oh, same idea. He's got my rook. Same idea. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Look at this pawn. I'm just trying not to lose now. Sure, g3. It's not a very fun position to have, but you know, actually, he goes there. We're taking on f7. That's why he went there. Check him. Why not? Alright, pulled that one out somehow. This guy. Oh, we lost him. So. Alright, here we go. Another chance against this guy. Same opening. Same opening. Stopping b4. Let's play b4, I can play b4, I can like stop it. Let's get our king over maybe. Rook takes. Can push here and play. Did I bishop back? Yeah, why let him take there and mess up my pawn? Go here. Get his knight over there. Fine, he wants to take it, he can take it. Knight. Takes here, get the bishop out now. Bishop here. Oh no, it's my rook. Shoot. That was not necessary. Shoot. That's too bad. Nice take here. I'm so mad I lost that rook. Should not have lost that rook. Very unnecessary. I guess I just playing too fast. It's also a bullet game though, so stuff like that happens. Queen's pretty close to trapped actually. Yeah, trapped. Hey, alright, we're back in there. Bishop. What am I doing? No, this is fine. Back is fine. Here and here. Go behind. Oh my god, we did it. We won. Thank God, I got a comeback. I think we're guaranteed third. I'm happy to beat that guy. He's pretty good. So if only if I had not lost to this guy, I would have come in second. But he played pretty well. I mean, can't complain that much. So GG's. GG's. What do we got next? Do another bullet, do a blitz. I'm kind of enjoying doing bullets. Let's do another. Yeah, let's do one more bullet. Checking something really fast. Hold on one second. Oops. 1 second. What song is this? I forget this is the playlist. Let's see. I was going to check to see if anyone actually got the tactics right. If anyone's interested, you could follow me. Yeah, follow me on Instagram at kingsora96_Twitch. You can see the tactics I'm looking at. I post them on Facebook too. Yeah, as I posted something that said, or it's a tactic where you say like, where someone's king looks like it's under attack, and you find the best way to defend, and someone answered the best thing is resign. It seems like a bizarro thing to say. You know, then if someone's posting it'd be really weird to post a position where someone's actually losing and say, is there a way to win here? So I think it's kind of implied that there is a way.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
10.
2, 1, 0.
Good luck, everybody. Let's see. D5. Take something to the pawn, I guess. I don't know. Knight C6. Bishop D6. Play for E5. E5, why not? This song is so boring. Alright, it's finally over. Oh yeah, this one's pretty good. Alright, rook's defending. King over. We're doing G5, probably. Rook G8. Oh wait, like this, now we're playing. Yeah, pushing this pawn. Just let him take here, why not? Then I'm taking here, his king's open. Queen H6 is coming in. Queen H6. Yeah, I think he's made it. I don't think he has a way out of it. Alright, king there, queen there, queen there. Yep. Alright, he plays like this. Now we. Oh, I'm gonna play D5. Oh well. We will make the most of it. Go here, H3 probably. Let's do H6. Why not? Rook over. I see him take if he wants to. This seems a little uncomfortable. Like here, I don't know. Should for C5. If you're how to open up this position. Alright, now we're just protecting the D pawn. This bishop's kind of bad. Does that, I'll take him. Alright, now we can finally get our knight somewhere good. Goes back, we're taking this pawn. Alright. Play F6. Not sure how good it is, but takes, I suppose. Sure. So it's interesting. Yes, he's taking here. But I just don't have much time to stop and ponder every single move. Alright, take it. Take here then. Oops, didn't do that. Not bad though. Oh my god. Oops, lost my rook. Yeah, alright. Alright, I think I said I'm going to take charge. Alright. Taking charge of the playlist. And then after this takes. This seems bad, but you tell me. Yeah, it seems bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad. This song is so goofy. Oh, I moved my king into tonight, so I can't cast my king sec. Hold on, get rid of that pawn at least. It's one of the biggest problems. Take here. Take here, I don't know. Maybe check, see I'm going back. Bishop f1. Yeah, right here. King up. Check. Check. I don't know. I gotta move. Wow. I didn't know what to play. Alright, so I'm getting closer to these. Alright, we did it. Let's see. Where's the... Alright, let's get another game. This guy's winning all the games. I'm playing as him. There. Oh. Alright, not what I meant to play, but now we're in it. We're playing this funny looking Grand Prix-ish line. So here attacking the G pawn. Yeah, I'm playing pawn takes, then bishop here, bishop there if we can. I don't get to do it. Bishop here. Okay, get rook there. I guess my bishop c3 attacking. I take that. Knight takes. Second pawn. Alright. It plays knight takes. Play queen takes h6 though. So let's try to take your queen. Interesting. The queen's just a trap actually. So alright. I played this way too slowly. But here's my thought. I'm gonna try to win this pawn. Yeah. Alright. The game we did it. Yeah, now this guy has won all his games. Let's see. Alright, I think we've had enough of this one. Alright, I think we reached the whole playlist. Let's go on to some other music then after this game. So you all lived through the Carl's Jr. experience. Congratulations. Bishop here, castling. Maybe I'm taking. I think I'm taking and then pinning. Taking there, right? Why not messing up his pawns? Is this? Can I? Shoot! Can I take? Takes queen takes. Yeah, let's not risk it. I don't actually know. Now he's queen here. He didn't do it. He could have done it though. I'm not sure if I could have taken that piece or not. I just figured I didn't want to risk it. Well, that's very strange. Very strange. All right, back to the tournament. What we got now? We're actually doing pretty well. We haven't lost any games yet. See if we can keep it up. Oh, we should get paired to somebody. All right, we just gotta get paired. Come on. Oh, it's taking so long. There are 110 people. I think somebody's got to be ready to play. Maybe in this moment I can start putting on some other music. Where should we start? I know where I want to start. Here, sacking probably, or not. Sacking. Putting more pressure on the f7 square. Playing like this. Letting knight takes f7. Queen e7 makes sense. Oops, I give that a piece. I've got a plan. I'm not sure if I'll be able to pull it off or not, though. Pushing here. F4. And I think I'm doing kind of okay for being down a piece. His position is so cramped. Alright. I'll get some material back. I'm gonna get out of the way so he pushes there to attack my queen. Attacking the knight. Going after the pawn. Alright, push here. He's in serious trouble now. Trying to take me, he could take me. Alright. Nice. E6, D5. Taking that. C5, if he wants to take, you have triple pawns. You could take here and then. So doing C4. Alright. Where am I going? Queen here? Suppose I can castle 2. Bishop A4 is a decent move. Probably rook takes rook. Then we have rook check, just winning. Just about. Just about winning. Check him here. Get sort of X-ray defense. Really weird game to look at. Check him here. I'm not mating, just move on. If he takes here, this has got to be, he's close to mating. There's another check. Alright, did it. we're doing super well this time. Not to jinx it, but we're actually doing really well. It feels a little late at that. Okay, 2 knights. Go here. Go here, pinning. We just take that. He plays bishop d7. We just take that too. He didn't. Just take this though, and I can take this. Retreat. He plays. Yeah, I think we're just up some material and don't have a ton to worry about. Go here. Okay, whatever. I like to play d4 too. Let's play d4. Attacking the queen, then I can move a rook to safety. Yeah, okay. d5, d6 is coming. He's going to move his rook over. He's trying to barricade. Whatever. Let's bishop here coming. Yep. This is going to be pretty close to mating. Push here is pin. Let's take that and take that. Oh shoot! Did I get my queen? Alright, thank you. Thank you. He's playing friendly chess, I guess. I think my queen gives me right back to me. That was a weird game. I will take it though. We got a pretty sizable lead, but 9 minutes is a lot of time, so we gotta stay strong. We might just win this one though. Can't remember the last time I actually won an hourly arena tournament. We might just win this one. Takes d4. Suppose we're pinning. Take there and make him his bishop again. Then knight d2, knight e6 is coming. Might as well play h3. Might as well go rook here and then play bishop here. He's gonna go bishop there. Oh, he took. That feels a bit unusual, but I like it. I like it for me, so I'm not gonna complain. I guess we can get our queen out of potential harm's way. Bishop here, knight there. Sure, let's take a take. Does this kind of sound like Tim Burton Batman music? I don't know who knows what I'm talking about, but I was thinking this part sounds like Tim Burton Batman. Where the inspiration came from. Knight there, rook there, queen takes. Oh, we're still going. Alright, thank you. All these opponents are so nice at giving away their pieces. What song does it sound like this? Fantasy Impromptu, at the beginning of Fantasy Impromptu kind of sounds like that. I think it's that one. Alright, here we go. Alright, it's going e3. I did not mean to push that. That move is not good, for the record. I was just playing around with that fun. Alright, fine. If he wants to take, he can take. Yeah, bishop. Yeah, that's something was no good. However, his bishop is severed from the knight. So I'm gonna go after this piece. See if gotta watch out. History's taught us anything. This guy's going to lose his queen abruptly. Well, now we get an attack if he's thrown a check. I kind of want to sack, but I know it's not good. Gonna move his knight probably. No, he can't do that. It's bishop. Here, yeah. Knight here, maybe an F. Yeah. Okay, here we go. The bishop and our queen is on it. Question is now what? I think I'll sack. Then rook here. Okay, now we're attacking this pawn. Attacking the rook. Alright, yeah, we won it. You know, I'm going to go out on the limb here and say we're going to win this tournament. 5 minutes left and a 12-point lead over second place. I'm going to go out on the limb and say we're going to win. Not to jinx it or anything. Not to jinx it or anything. By the way, if you're watching and not following, please follow. We're going to do a lot more of this. Just what every day, arena tournaments, splits, bullet, bug house, some viewer games. So if you're interested, please follow. We get bishop here, now going to the f7 pawn. Yeah. Let's see, this guy's going slow. Looks like he's won all his games too. Now I'm at the castle. He's trying to make it real now somehow. Taking. B6 here for this pawn. Right there, go for the pawn. Let's go here, b5 first, maybe. I shouldn't have to. Knight here, go for the pawn. Pushing probably. Knight takes e5. Yeah, I guess this is happening. The pawn takes knight moves, I have rook g8. Attacking the bishop, something. I can't quite get there yet. Here. Hello, Mr. Buskux. How are you doing? We're playing some bullet here. Been a pretty good win streak, and I'm afraid this game might bring our win streak to an end. But you know, you never know what's going to happen. Or you never know. But this is not looking too good. I mean, we do have some pass pawns. And in the spirit of anything can happen, I'm still in there. But that piece felt a little bit free. Uh-oh. Alright, we got our first loss. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Buskux. That makes me feel good. You know, I still think we're probably going to win this tournament. But we did just get our first loss. Yeah, if you're enjoying, please follow. I'm going to stream about this time every day. Combination Blitz Bullet. Bughouse, you meant to take my queen, and I was okay giving the queen and a rook for a piece and a pawn. Yeah, if you're enjoying, please follow. Yeah, I just, I think we're still going to win the tournament. But I got to be careful. Can't get too cocky. Also, you can check out my YouTube channel, KingStore96. I upload my streams in case you missed them the first time. So check that out too. 57, I think. 8. Probably 8. Team battle. What's a team battle? I don't play on light, and I haven't gotten that deep into light chess. How does that work? And I've heard like club things and teams, but I don't really know how any of that works yet. You're going to be f7 pawn. f2, I mean. Yeah, I could push, but I don't like this discovery, so it's a mistake in going over. Let's try to get the rook out of there. Alright, so I'm going to take here. He doesn't have any discoveries. Our king's off the long diagonal. And we got one more win in there. Okay, I think we're going to win the tournament. This guy was good. I'd like to play more games against him. He came in late, so I get to play him once. But yeah, I think we're in there. So look at that. We actually won one. Hats off. I'll be back in a second. I'm going to refill my water bottle. I'll be back in 1 second. All right, I'm back. Thanks for hanging in there. What's your team name? I'll trade your team. Who wants to play? I'll play. Yeah, what's your team? I'll join your team. Joe Calistro. Good luck. Did we play the tournament? Your name sounds familiar. But everything goes so fast, it's hard to... It's your queen, unfortunately, my friend. Let's go here. I could probably cast either way. Oh, I think I hear a small dog weaseling his way into the room. Alright, you decided to come back? He was being so noisy, I made him... Want to take him outside? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, sure. You see it? Alright. That's alright. He doesn't even like being in here. The second that he's in here, he just starts crying as he wants to go. But he always does the same thing. It's always the same thing over and over again. In here. Get my queen. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. I'll do this. No, that is mate. Good game. Give me 1 second. Message me in light chess? Why not? I'll reply. Why not? Don't message me something bad though to edit out of the stream. Hey, what do you guys think of this music? I think I prefer this kind of thing to the Carl's Jr. stuff. This one's really long. I like Tchaikovsky though a lot. Attacking his bishop, you won't notice yet. I feel like Tchaikovsky's a pretty good compromise between what sort of modern music you hear almost in like a movie score sounds like, but also still has the general classical music feel. At least that's my assessment in my very unprofessional terminology. What song is this? Oh. Alright, sure. Yeah, tell me your team name and join in. Alright, never mind. Sure. I'm a little cheesy, I like it though. C3, I already said I don't play this line, like say I'm playing it now. Push. Message me, sure, after this game. Don't want to get mated. Guess we're getting on these. Attacking those pawns, kind of. Gotta be careful. Bishop there's kind of killer, actually. Bishop d6. Yeah, bishop d6 we're going to kill with the last move. I think that queen takes two tonight. Queen takes now. Yeah, right there. Put off. Alright, GG's. Let's see the message. I'm going to check on my phone just in case. It looks like nice. Home. I gotta go to the user menu. I'm not seeing a message. I don't see a message. I don't wish. Let's see what we got going on now. I haven't seen any messages. Let's see, what tournaments are going on now? I'm gonna run another bullet tournament right now. Maybe do a 10-minute game for the record. Yeah, I checked on my phone in the Light Chess app. I didn't see any messages. So even in here, I can see I don't have any. A notification will come. I get a message. I don't see it. Alright, another rapid game. D4, E6. Knight F6. D5. C5 already played soon. No, just usually pretty simple stuff. Yeah, check fly chess. I didn't see anything. Can do bishop D6. I'd like to do this and play E5. I think it might not be the most sound opening. Well, because if knight takes, pawn takes, knight takes, queen takes, I think check is the right move. Guys, if I bishop d2, bishop takes, knight takes, he has rook takes, h7, I think is the problem. So if he checks, I gotta play king f7, which I guess is a little bit awkward. But I don't actually think it's that bad. If it goes here, then I'm okay. Maybe bishop g4, we'll see. Let's see, just for the heck, I'm gonna look at other people's responses to my tactic. Alright. I think most people are getting it. What have we got here? Okay. Now, if you're interested in joining the fun, feel free to follow me on Instagram at kingsora96_twit, and you can see all the chess tactics that I was talking about. Yeah, I post like the highlights from my streams there, the highlight moments in games. But for right now, I think casting queenside. And I got these pawns in the center. He's got these pawns. So it's a pretty classic position that you get. Not the most exciting thing in the world. You get takes, I'm okay with pawn takes, and e4, e5, and e5, e4 I'd go for, sort of. So at rook e8, I got maybe king b8, just getting my king out of the way. King b8, maybe. Yeah, I just didn't see the message. You guys put your team name in the chat and I'll look it up. Let's see, what comment did we get? Let's get a kick out of it. Alright, someone got the answer right. Alright, it's like pawn takes, he's playing bishop takes. Bishop takes, queen takes. If I play d4, I'm just losing a pawn. So I think I'm just leaving it alone. Yeah, I think I'm just leaving it alone. So what do we do then? Do we get our rook over? Instead of pawn takes, we just take back. Let's get our rook over. Bishop takes. I can play rook takes, I take either way. Let's see, I want to make sure that my Spotify's on. It is. Oh yeah, why not? Okay, this one. Why not? Decent time advantage. But I don't know, this position's not that exciting. We got these nice pawns. The real question is, how do we improve? How do we keep improving? So I'd love just like 94, going after the f2 pawn. But, as it is right now, like bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes, I kind of can't do that. So I'm a bit stuck. Maybe I could play queen. Actually, okay, now we're opening things up. Bishop takes has got to be right. I think it's got to be bishop takes. Has to be. Is it knight takes? Bishop takes is awkward. It's got to be bishop takes. Yeah, okay, now we can start improving. We have a little more space. Pushes, I guess we play bishop c6. I think we got to do queen c6. The idea of eventual bishop e4. Just thinking about, yeah, no, definitely doing this. Then b6. Bishop e3, c4. He pushes, knight takes, bishop takes, rook takes, bishop takes. Does that work? Pawn push, bishop takes, rook takes, rook takes, bishop takes, knight takes. And that doesn't work. So maybe he does an e4. I thought the end of the world, you always play bishop e6. If it works, so I'm not convinced though. Knight takes, rook takes. Bishop takes, rook takes is the problem. King c7. Rook d3 is the problem blocking. So I guess. Now I'm playing g6. Alright, I guess alright. He did, however, not play e4, but he also prevented the idea of pinning his queen. So we're gonna have to readjust a little bit. Knight here looks pretty good to me. The idea of going here eventually. And this is a pretty natural looking move, I think. And I suspect a bishop's going to be better than a knight in this endgame, since we have pawns on opposite sides of the board and pretty good. So sure, we're going to check in there. Maybe c4? The idea of bishop d3? Problem with c4 is it allows knight d4. Let's put g5 first. g5, g4 to get the knight out of there. Maybe g5, g5. Rook takes fine. He goes rook here. I could trade. I don't particularly want to trade. I'll probably play rook c8. I feel like my position is more aggressive, and when you have the attack, you don't want to trade. The more pieces that come off the board, I just feel less likely to have a good attack. So, what's happening here? Thinking he's attacking the f7 pawn and my queen, so really it's either queen e7 or queen d5. And queen d5 is a very reasonable move. Right, preparing bishop d3, potentially attacking the knight. I think queen f7 too, this seems more aggressive. So eyeballing this square. And this pawn. Even rook here, rook there is not such a bad thing. So where's he going? I mean, he could f5, maybe I'm playing f6 possibly, or he could just take this pawn. We'll see. Alright, he went knight here, he's attacking this pawn. You have h5, knight there is kind of forced. I'm trying to think. Rook d6 feels like a very natural move also, because it defends the h-pawn and also threatens rook a6. Oh, I guess the problem is that if I move my... Alright, gotta go here. Keep the attack alive. If he plays e4, then we're cut off. So bishop takes, pawn takes, rook takes. I don't really want to do that. Could go queen here. Go queen here. Thinking queen here. Then rook a6. Yes, now at b3 I have queen c3 check, getting the rook. So you had to go here. Rook takes, pawn takes, queen here. King there. Bishop there, king there. Didn't really work. You have queen here though. Now I'm threatening rook takes, pawn takes, queen takes. Does that be made? Queen takes there makes sense. I gotta be careful I don't get too aggressive and end up losing.
How's it going, Paresh?
27-12. I think I get a pretty good position here, but I'm in a spot where I don't want to overextend and end up losing. I want to take here, but now his queen's defending it. So I'm thinking rook c6. His king is still under attack. And if I get bishop c4, so blocking me checks me, I'm going king a8. And then I'm thinking bishop c4 is my plan. Oh, this is smart. Stopping my plan. Put the bishop there. Alright, so bishop here, knight takes, queen takes. So, what are we doing? What are we doing? I don't want to trade pieces, but I also don't want to lose. I guess this seems more reasonable. Defending this f7 pawn at least. Gotta play knight takes. He's taking this pawn now. It's a bit unpleasant. So I can push here as it takes. I'm taking here. We're definitely looking at some of the engine afterwards to see. So I had a nice position. I think I kind of messed it up. I would say this position isn't terrible, but you never know. Yeah, people are responding. I posted a couple of tactics on Facebook. People are answering. If any of you are interested in seeing that, I post all the same stuff on my Instagram page, which is just kingsor96_Twitch on Instagram. So if you're interested, check that out. Got lots of tactics. They're highlights from my stream. I see he's ready to go there. This is my favorite part of the song is chorus of whistling. I don't think you don't hear that often. Defend this pawn. Still going after the g3 pawn. Don't want to trade, not particularly. Your uptime, which is something. I just don't know exactly where we went wrong. I will be very interested to look at this one afterwards. Queen here is not bad. Attacking the rook. Maybe rook c6. Rook here, alright, can try to go in the back rank. Get a little something going now. So it takes, check, king there, queen there. Now if I check, king there, queen there, king there, we're not really getting that much off of it. Check, yeah. So for the time being, this pawn is still a target. I don't know. No, what am I doing? I'm going here, so he takes, I'm taking this pawn. Rook there, maybe, I don't know. Won't let him mate me, so I can always check and then, oh, that's smart. It's pinned. That is smart on his part. Might as well check it from behind. And then watch out for rook f2. No, queen here, so rook f2, we have queen b6 defending. Sure. Although I think just queen takes, oh no. Yeah, maybe. Oh, that's smart. Look at this. Look at this stuff. How to do it, then you get something rook. Yeah, I think we can. Yeah, I think we see the result. Let's see. I definitely went wrong in there somewhere. Let's see. Where was it? Let's start around here. We have translators. Yeah, around here. Okay, so it did like queen h5. Attacking. Queen h5. This doesn't make sense, trying to open his king up. I like queen f7 better. Bishop takes. Sure. Alright, so this line makes sense. Let's see more what happened in the game though. The knight here instead, still not bad. Oh, queen b4, yeah. I see. So this does the same thing I was trying to threaten, except it doesn't let queen take c5. I see. I definitely can't do that. So he moves over. I see. Alright, so it really was a queen b4 move. And now we're in trouble, as happened in the game. That makes sense. Really giving the f5 pawn. And also going to play a little bit more aggressively a little bit earlier. Yeah. Alright, good game. Let's do another rapid one. Let's do another one. Alright, so we do. Bored? That was weird. Let's try this guy instead. Knight f3, c3, do the two knights against the French. e5, d4 is coming. Take. Basically, he's going to do something like knight c6, probably attacking the pawn. We could do bishop f4. We're gonna do bishop d3. Oh, bishop d3. Probably castle. Here's bishop d3. Knight c6, attacking the pawn most likely. Bishop f4, defending. Now I get some options. You do f6, you castle. The castle is kind of a mistake, so bishop takes h7. Queen b6 is a mistake. People do it though. Really, f6 I think is the best move here. We'll see what happens. Oh. What are we doing tonight? Also, if anyone has any music requests, feel free to put it in there. I've been playing some classical music so far. So we did the Carl's Jr. music, which is what played in a chess tournament that I used to play that was held at Carl's Jr. So I associate it with chess, but it's not actually the music that I like. So he's doing this, preparing b5. So the question is, do we play a4, stop b5, or do we play a3, so we can play b4 ourselves? And I think I prefer a3 and b4. Let's see what happens. Do h4, so he castles, we can still sack. Like takes. Oops. He takes. Knight takes. Bishop takes. It's there. Pawn takes. With every point of his king, he castles. I think he likes this right over. So let's see what he does. Also, we don't have to castle. We play rook h3, rook g3, and then get our king over this way. So we're not committed to castling. He played b5, so I want to play b4. Now, if anyone has any music requests, feel free to drop it in the chat and I can put it on. Otherwise, we'll just see what comes on randomly. I hope it's not copyright. It's not a copyrighted song. Is it copyright? Must be copyrighted. Or is it copywritten? I don't know. I don't really feel like hearing this song. Oh, we can hear it. Why not? I bet there's a copyright on it, though. We'll see if my stream goes down. It's a nice song. I don't know. So what do we do now? We're doing rook h3, rook g3 probably. So queen e2 maybe. Is he might get rook c8 and then discovery my knight. Let's do rook h3 and stay flexible, and then rook g3. Alright, turn eyes. Rook g3 is coming. Maybe queen. Oh, you didn't do queen c7. I was thinking I do queen c7. Are we gonna make a decision? Do we take or do we play queen e2? I almost like queen e2 better. Queen e2, pawn takes, knight takes, bishop takes, knight takes, queen takes, and bishop f6. Queen takes there. I think I like queen e2. You know, we got 8 minutes to think about it. Let's actually think about it. We play queen e2, pawn takes, knight takes, bishop takes, knight takes, queen takes. Queen here, we have queen h5, pawn push, bishop takes, I think. So let's do it. Anyone here like Beach Boys or Pet Sounds? I'm on the fence about it. I like some of their songs, but I am not a huge fan. Do you have any? I like some of it. Bishop takes. We have queen h5 first. King d7. Queen takes bishop f6. I think I'm going to go here. Because then if bishop f6, we can check. Or we can even take here. I think this is going to be fine, right? So we're attacking this pawn. And also notice that our rook is on the same file as the knight now. So if need be, we can move the bishop. And then suddenly our Rook is defended. What have we got now? Alright. You just castle. You take here, right? Take. Okay, take is a check, so he's got to go over. Then he would be threatening bishop you're attacking my rook. So I'm going to take and rook g3. I don't know. Seems a bit risky. We also have rook g3 immediately. Bishop f6 though. Yeah, bishop 6, rook takes king over. It's not that good. Queen h5. Queen h5 looks very good actually. Right? Why not? Get a bishop, get a queen. g6, bishop takes, pawn takes. I check, and then we're getting a rook into it. Seems like a pretty logical move. See what happens. So queen here, maybe rook f6, check rook g3, or do we do rook g3 immediately? G3, bishop f6. Queen here, bishop f6. Check, king there, bishop check, king there. You have to watch out a little bit. This knight's pretty bad, you know? Queen g6. Do I have time with this on like knight e7, or knight e2 I mean? I just don't like bishop f6 with this hand. G6, bishop f6, let's say. Then I got king d. Actually, king d2, why not? King d2, I don't know, queen c7? Yeah. Yeah, I just don't love that. So what if I play knight e2? I'm doing it. I'm doing knight e2 first. I'm going the safety route. We can always just play rook g3 and attack more slowly. I don't think we're in a big rush. See, it's modern luck and karma chameleon. It was modern luck. Yeah. I think the beginning sounds like karma chameleon. So what now? As I do get a little cautious, is if he gets start pushing these pawns, if it's like e5, then he has two really strong pawns in the center. So he did do this. Makes sense. So he's moving rook to the center probably. Then rook g3 is the plan. Yeah, rook g3, rook g6, I agree, nice. Let's see what we got going. Yeah, I know you're watching a David Bowie fan. I'm a very big fan of David Bowie. I really like this song too for some reason. Bishop g6 looks very tempting. The problem with bishop g6 is that we also play rook g3 and bishop g6 blocks in this rank file, or what I call it. So bishop g6, probably queen e7, then he's going to play e5. So maybe f4? Is f4 too crazy? I just really don't want him playing e5. If he gets e5, then he has full control of the center. Queen here, interesting. Knight here, maybe. Takes, rook takes. Yes, my rook's covering the c square. So right, knight here, bishop takes. There's still e5 at the end of that. Yeah, that's no good. Yeah. Special guest. Okay. Gonna get this time? He always just cries to leave. Alright. Alright, nice to see you. Alright. Okay. Alright, okay. Too crazy. Starting by e5, how am I stopping it? Can I stop it? I can't stop it, nice, so be it. Do I get my king out of the way? Do I throw my king out of the way? So maybe he's starting to push this pawn and go here. No, why not rook g3? Right, why not rook g3? So imagine I can get my bishop back and try to take here or something. I can back up? Oh my god. Okay. Alright. You didn't like being locked out? Alright. Oh my god. Okay. That's probably smart going after my f2 pawn. Rook f3 maybe? D4, but otherwise he's actually bishop there's some knight takes. He doesn't have any immediate threats. So why not have a bishop d3? Oh wait, bishop d3. That was no good. Oh yeah. That's what I was thinking. I thought also bishop there. Yeah, bishop d3 is particularly bad. It blocks on our rook. Now we're just getting and oh my god. Now we're getting mated a queen. Oh my god, you're too crazy, my friend. I think we're getting mated. Okay. Do have a rook here, but this queen takes, right? I think I just mated. Yeah. Alright, good game. It's a nice tactic on his part. Yeah, I mated. Good game. Okay. What's a rematch? Alright. I got a rematch. Let's play again. For e6. Knight f6. Did I get it all? c5, we're here giving space instead of pushes. We go b5, challenging this pawn. Then challenge this pawn. Takes. Bishop d7, and he's kind of. Yeah, bishop d7, why not supporting at d6? But bishop e7 coming soon. Maybe h6. Bishop e7 seems alright. Knight c6. Nice. Knight c3, I mean. Yeah, going after the pawn. The castle then. Bishop takes. Knight takes. Bishop takes b2. D6. Or queen a5. The knight here, maybe. No, I don't think it does anything. Here. Well, see, knight here. Knight takes, check him. That's pretty good. Knight here, bishop takes, knight takes knight, bishop takes queen. You just lose a pawn though, right? If we get this and this, and we give up this and this, that would be pretty good. D4, queen A5. Castle. See what happens. Still the third is bishop takes, knight takes. But you know, I'm just gonna keep plowing forward. As bishop takes, knight takes. I still have knight takes b2. Pretty much. Castle. This knight here. Right now, bishop takes. Now bishop here. Knight takes. Defending. Play a6. Maybe I think we should play a6. They can't let him advance too far. You know, pawn takes, bishop takes. Bishop takes, rook takes. This is a passed pawn. We have these pawns in the center, so that's the trade-off. Even if you're going to attack this pawn. h6, still throw an h6 in there. Alright, now that we lose the defender, he does get this pawn, doesn't he? So we can still do bishop takes. Although now at bishop takes, just play queen takes. Alright, bishop takes, queen takes. This is alright. Bishop takes, queen takes. Bishop takes, pawn takes. I thought I did my knight takes. In that case, we can take here. Should have queen takes, I think, unless I'm missing something. What do you want to do? Let's fetch. Going all the way back. That or there, which one's better? Here, knight takes isn't so bad, but I go here. I think I just got a sense this is better. Knight here looks good, and then oops, queen a8 that we're threatening. Or the plan. Queen a8 are attacking the rook. I'll support this pawn. Bishop takes. This is a passed pawn. I'm gonna go. Hold on, I gotta be careful. So I go there. It's knight c7. So we gotta be cautious. I have a queen here though. I have a queen here. Attacking. I want to play h6. I just want to throw h6 in there at some point. So we don't get back rank mated. Oh, is he queen takes f7? He's queen takes f7. Look at that. Should have played h6 on my last move. I should have on my last move. Yeah, right as I take his mate. I should have played h6 on my last move. here. It's at least my bishop's covering g7. So if he does something like this, then we're at least covered. Then you gotta do this. I really should put h6. Could have gotten out of all this trouble. Alright, I can't take him. He's also. Oh, look at this. Smart. That is smart on his part. Right, if I move away, then he has queen g7. If we take, his queen takes here, mate. So yeah, that's smart. It's a nice move. Do we have a way out of it? Is the first question. Don't think so. Yeah, sack there doesn't do anything now. I think it should go back. Still, this queen takes, yeah. I think we're kind of over. Good game. That was fun. I think I'm getting kind of tired, so let's call it a night there. Thanks everybody for watching. If you're not already following, please follow. I'll probably be on here again tomorrow, and thanks everybody.